could have said it. You could have said hello to my people. You just ran by. All they saw was a head. They saw a thing. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday, 2 p.m. We're in Las Vegas. We are at what's called the Rank Up Mastermind with Chris Record, Peter Sorensen. We're at Keala Kane's mansion in Las Vegas. Where Keala Kane. I told you guys, you don't have to be smart to do this. Keala Kane. So what I'm going to do now, we just spent the morning learning about videos from Chris Record. So what you're about to hear and learn is from about 40 different people that were in this training this morning and what they each got from it. So I'm going to go walk around and, you know, typical my style, I'm just going to ask people a bunch of questions and see what comes out. But really cool shit because I do Facebook Lives, and according to Chris Record, I'm doing them wrong. Hey, look at this!
Doing it wrong,
hey!
Man. What's
so,
going on?
Look at this guy.
Look at
hey.
Campbell, he's right there.
No, I'm going to go.
He just popped on.
That's right, I saw that. And Peter Sorensen's on too.
Is he?
Yeah, so here, I have you.
Creeper.
So check this out. So the question is, this morning alone, so what, let's call it 2.5 hours of training, maybe 2 hours of content. What did you learn?
A ton. I mean, I think that probably, just right from the beginning, just being so intentional of knowing where to place certain things just by whether it's landscape or portrait. Like, never even thought of that.
Like nobody taught us that shit.
Yeah, nobody, I'm like, landscape or portrait, like you don't put it here because it's landscape and you don't put it here because it's portrait. And then obviously, the length of time that different videos are. So really just being very intentional and knowing strategically how you can make one video and you can put it here, 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 and here, and then have a different
Which is called
style.
what, repurposing?
Yeah, repurposing.
So you can shoot a video.
Being able to monetize it.
On different platforms.
Different platforms, so
Bam.
yeah, so getting so much more out of it.
Damn, Terry Thayer, everybody. Isn't he beautiful? What's up, Lack?
What's up, Mark?
What's up? All right, so that was good.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
It was mind-blowing.
Terry Thayer, the man, the one. Hey, look what I found here. Come here, kiddo.
What up?
This here happens to be the man, the myth, the legend. So we're talking about the day.
Yeah.
Why? So obviously you're, as I'm doing this, I'm setting up the tripod, so excuse us for a second, but bottom line is, I'm going around asking people what they got out of the first session in the morning. But for you, why is it important for you guys to put these on as far as to teach people this content?
Yeah.
So I guess let's go there for a minute.
There we go. Yes.
Boom.
So why is content important? Why is it important to be at live in-person masterminds,
Yes, that's
right?
really
The fact of the matter is, like, the biggest breakthroughs that happen in people's lives, businesses, it's offline, it's in person, right? It's the experience, it's the transfer of knowledge, the transference of a belief. So this whole morning we talked about a lot on the what I call the high level, the big picture, right? Because to effectively implement any strategy, any tactic, you've got to have the right mindset. You've got to have the big picture of what you're doing, why you're going to do it. Then it's the how, right? So we do these Rank Up Masterminds. We're going to be doing more 2-day in-person, live, in-depth experiences. And the fact of the matter is, I've been a part of myself personally, more breakthroughs, more transformations, more just the aha moments. Because when you are around people that have a result that you want to have, right? They can begin to transfer that, not only the knowledge, but the belief. And when you have the right belief, when you have the certainty in your business, see, one of the biggest keys to success is certainty. When you have certainty that you're going to succeed at something, that certainty, that belief is going to lead to certain actions. And those actions are what's going to get the results. Those results are going to reinforce your belief, either a certainty or fear or doubt or worry, right? So getting at masterminds, in-person mastermind events, high level, smaller group, experiences like this allow you to have the opportunity, the space, to be in the space to actually create certainty in your life, certainty in your business. So you have a clear plan, you know what to do, right? And you have certainty that you're going to do it, right? You're empowered, you're educated, and you're surrounded by a group of people that also can help hold you accountable. So it's very, very powerful. This is just literally the first few hours of a long two-day process. We have a whole afternoon session. We're gonna be hanging out, networking, partying this evening, and then a whole full day tomorrow. Very, very powerful stuff on Facebook online marketing and advertising and video marketing. And so a lot of strategies, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the right mindset, if you don't have the right big picture perspective that gives you the certainty to take action on the strategy, then the strategy itself doesn't matter, right? You can sit person to the left of you, right of you, we're all getting the same information. One person takes massive success based on a level of certainty and gets results, and takes massive action, gets results. The other person does not, right? It's up to you to take massive action. So if you're not at this next one, I highly encourage you to get in touch with Andre, get in touch with us to attend one of our upcoming Rank Up Masterminds. If you're in, specifically if you're in the CBD space, if you're in the company that one of the businesses we're working, I highly recommend you do that. And regardless of what you're doing, what you're marketing, what you're promoting, what you're selling, to learn these principles, to be a part of in-person, high-level, small group masterminds can really make a tremendous impact in your life and your business. So that being said, we'll kick it back to Andre, and you guys can meet some other people here at the mastermind.
Boom! That was right there, the one and only Peter Sorensen. You got Keith here you're out of Carolina, right?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh,
yes,
baby. So that's a long flight. But we had good dinner last night, so worth the trip, obviously, right?
100%.
Boom. 'Cause I think the dinner last night was a lot more important than today's training, no? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So go for it. So this morning we had 2 hours of content from Chris Record.
Yep.
What was your number one takeaway?
The roadmap.
Oh, nice.
So how to navigate the different social medias, what content fits in what space. So we're looking forward to the afternoon to really get that next piece to help build out some strategies now. So without the roadmap, I don't know where I'm going. So need to have it.
That's good. Thank you, Keith.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Thanks.
I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to introduce you guys to more and more people. And we're going to say hello. So this is Kiala's backyard. I'm going to just sort of give you guys a quick one of these. And there's what's that animal called? Kimono dragon. He actually has a kimono dragon, and the tongue goes out and it does that stuff. Hi, people. Do you want to say hi to my friends? You do. Come on up. Oh, come here. Come on. It's Michelle, right?
It is.
Hi, Michelle. So we're going around talking to people about Amway. Just kidding. Just kidding. So in the 2 hours that Chris Record spoke today, what was your biggest takeaway? What's the one nugget you're taking home applying?
Mine was just my shift in mindset. That was my takeaway.
Shift in mindset in respect to what?
Trying to get out of my comfort zone.
Okay. Like doing this, being on a Facebook Live right now? Are you a little panicking? You got some emotions? She so wants to sit down. It's crazy. But you did it, so there you go. So you just overcame a fear, right? Because you showed up, and here you are.
Here I am.
Congratulations. It's Michelle. Thank you. I'm going to keep walking. My camera gear. Oh, here's some cool people. What's up, people? Oh, so we have people here from, you're from LA.
LA, baby.
LA, LA again.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, so let's have a conversation.
All right. Yeah.
So, what, in the 2 hours this morning of Chris Record, what was your biggest takeaway? Let's go with you first. Let's see, bam. What'd you learn today?
Oh man, I learned so much about just social media in general because I am not a techie person. Really know absolutely nothing about Instagram. I posted a little bit, but I always have to go back and have my kids do something for me. But just learning so much.
So your one takeaway from today, what did Chris just like deliver, blew your mind?
Oh man, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. You know, content. Grab their attention. Boom.
Boom! Boom! You guys hear that?
Boom.
Very cool. Thank you.
I got to tell you, the one takeaway was the roadmap.
The map.
You know, it's like rethink what you're doing. Just don't go out there and just say you're gonna blast everything here. You're gonna blast it there. You're gonna wherever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Figure out your roadmap and just go to it.
And
just
work
do
it.
Just work it. Just
Boom.
do it. Boom.
Boom. Thank you. So, what's your number one takeaway from today?
My number one takeaway is when Chris decided to make himself the authority, all he needed was a little bit more knowledge than everybody else, and he's ahead of the pack. He can go to the public college and get it done, but he didn't have the resources. He just had the drive, and he had the passion, and he went and did it. And that's really the number one takeaway is you can have all the resources and not do anything, but he didn't have it, and he still got it done. So I appreciate that from Chris.
Boom. Got it.
Yeah.
So the will to get it done.
Yes.
Got it. To make stuff happen. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Number one.
I think for me was just his story. Like there's the roadmaps, the getting it done, but his story of 5 years of not, really succeeding and not giving up. I think I'm at that point in the road, in my journey.
Yeah. Good.
There's times where it's ups and downs, but definitely just keep going. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be a breakthrough, and that's what we're here today. Like we invest in ourselves, but there's gonna be breakthroughs, and that's that was one of my breakthroughs.
Bam.
Today. Boom.
Another boom.
Boom.
Boom. Thank you guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna introduce you guys to more and more people. You got people like doing lives everywhere. I don't get this live thing. Hi, girls. Hi. Oh, who wants to say hi to my friends? Hi, Christy. Hi, friends. So, gosh, I can't see the screen, and I'll be with you in a minute. You're not getting away.
You're gonna leave.
You can't leave. I will find you.
Run away.
It'd be so much easier if you stood up with me. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Because it would take me like an hour to... oh my God, I can't see. So you guys hang tight. Oh, I can see you right there. So 2 hours this morning with Chris Record. What was your biggest takeaway? Like you're going to go home and it's like this one nugget, this one tool that you're going to apply that's going to rock your world.
Stop making things so complicated and basically take, just the book theory that he explained.
Yep.
Just taking something, figuring out what the main, outcome of it is, and then really dialing in to be an expert in that area. So obviously we're
That's
here for
pretty
CBD,
good.
so.
Boom. You down with CBD?
I'm down.
Yeah, you know me. You down with CBD?
Yeah, you know me.
Okay, much better. Christy Thayer. What's up? Hi, kids.
Hey, Pops.
Hi, Pops. I think she just called me Daddy. I don't know. I don't know where this is going, but stand on up here really quick because it would take time for me to drop the...
Down short little me. I actually have some heels on, so I'm a little taller.
No, you're great. So, where are you from?
I'm from Victoria, Canada.
Victoria, Canada. So we got Canada in the house.
We do.
And you're now full-time Hempworx.
Yes.
Yes, and obviously you're here to learn how to take your Hempworx business and blow it up through the digital space.
Absolutely.
As we all are, right? So what's your biggest takeaway from this morning? And we just got started. It's only been 2 hours.
It's only been 2 hours.
Full days.
Yeah.
So number one.
There was a lot to take away this morning. I think I like how he looks at things at taking and grabbing the important parts of things and not, because I have been guilty of trying to absorb everything under the sun.
At the same time.
Yeah, when
yeah,
you're
it's
getting
personality.
Going. But that for me is kind of a thing I need to work on. So
got it.
That's a big.
So chunk it out, create that roadmap, and then go one step at a time.
Exactly.
Boom! Canada right there. Talk to me, Mo. This is Mo.
Hey, what's going on?
How do you pronounce your last name?
Farhat.
Farhat. So, Mr. Farhat here. Where are you from?
From Detroit, Michigan.
Wow, very cool. So we got Michigan in the house. So, what's your biggest takeaway?
So, like Nicole was saying, one of my biggest takeaways was basically chunking everything out, and just the 15-minute book strategy was really genius, but applying that to all areas of your life.
Yeah.
You know, that was a big takeaway. And that and the Facebook strategy of doing the page.
Oh, yeah.
And basically you can pinpoint your audience using that page. And that was just like, whoa, I'd never even thought about that.
Boom.
Just thinking outside the box.
That's badass. Mo Farhat from Detroit, Michigan, and of course, Canada. Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to keep going now. I'm going to show you guys around a little more because you got some more cool people here. Let me see who's on this side. Oh, I see Kiala. Ow, ow. Let me see. I think there's a kimono dragon somewhere. Hang tight. What's up, bro?
How you doing, boss?
How you doing, boss?
Are we live right now?
Fuck yeah, we're live.
We're live. This is happening. It's on
Chris?
the internet.
Yeah, it's on
the internet now.
It's on the face page.
People know we know each other.
Oh no, it's him.
It's him.
No, it's this guy. So you guys know, Kiala, right?
Maybe.
So here's what's exciting. What this world that we live in, especially in the digital age, we indirectly didn't meet about 12 years ago. So you're living
Something
on
like
the
that.
islands,
Yeah.
So you're in Hawaii,
Yeah.
right? And we're in a different company at the time called Nouveau Riche. And through the team, we connected on Facebook. He was on our team, but we never physically met until 6 months ago or so?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, but
we engaged a couple times on social.
Yeah. But never shook a hand. I mean, we've never smoked a cigar together until 2 months ago.
Which is the ceremonious.
Hello.
Actual. Now we're friends.
Yeah. It's like with the girl, you go, you do things with the girl. With the guy, you smoke a cigar, and now we're friends. Who knew?
It's official.
It's official now. We're truly dating. So I showed you guys around. This is Kiala's Badass Mansion. So tell just one thing quickly, because everybody's talking about what they got out of this thing. Digital space, because you're big in the digital space, and he does a lot of online shit that'll blow your mind. I'm still learning how to do lives, right? But this guy has just mastered things that other people have not. So what's your just nugget advice to everybody out there?
That's a good question. So I would say one of my biggest breakthroughs was, I failed for a long time as a wantrepreneur, I call it, where I was constantly taking shots. Somebody would introduce me to a business opportunity or a way to make money or something like that, and I would I'd keep taking shots at it, and I kept failing over and over and over again from 2000 to about 2012. And I kept thinking that it was the opportunity. I just had the wrong opportunity, wrong timing, wrong product, wrong people, wrong company, wrong comp plan.
That's good.
Wrong whatever, right? And wrong people in government, whatever we decide to blame it on.
It's got to be somebody's fault,
And later on in my career, so right around 2011-ish, one of my breakthroughs was realizing that it wasn't about the opportunity. It was similar to what Chris was talking about from the front of the room. It's actually about mastering a set of skills that will set you free. It's a skill set. So I kept thinking, if I'm doing the same thing over and over again and hitting the wall, right? That's the definition of insanity.
Insanity, yeah.
So what I decided to do, and this is what I would recommend, is I decided to learn the art and science of influence. So I decided to learn how to influence people. Not persuade necessarily, because there's a persuasion, there's a stigma attached to the word persuasion.
Absolutely.
But to learn the psychology of influence. How can I get someone to do what I want them to do, but for their reasons, not my reasons, right? And now, if you look at a lot of what I do a lot of what I do online in a very formulaic fashion, incorporating all of the laws and principles of influence. So when I go live, I have certain things that I say that get people to stay with me for a long time, right? I recently had somebody tell me, so one of my primary sales tools is a webinar that I do that's 2 hours and 45 minutes long. It's an automated webinar at this point. And I had somebody recently at a mastermind say, how do you get people to stay that long? My average stick time on that webinar is 2.5 hours.
Wow.
That's the average stick time. So somebody logs in, they stay for 2.5 hours. Television shows, people in Hollywood can't even get somebody to watch a whole episode of a show that they build, and I'm able to get people to stick on average for 2.5 hours.
That's right.
Wow. And it's the laws and principles of influence, right? So if you want to learn something, learn how to master a skill, and if you become so everybody's looking for, how do I make money? Show me how to make money. And the thing is that money follows mastery. Right?
Yep.
If you just graduated with, if you just finished biology 101, you're not going to go out in the marketplace and be like, somebody pay me a lot of money because I just did biology 101.
Yeah. I'm a surgeon. I'm a surgeon now. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Right? No, instead, if somebody approaches it from the curriculum perspective, right, from school, they would say, oh, that'd be stupid of me to say that. I need to go get my PhD. before somebody's going to pay me a lot of money in the marketplace. Well, the same is true here. Like, why not get your PhD in influence and sales and marketing and traffic and
be the badass?
Yeah, and just be like, master something. Become phenomenal at any one thing. If all you knew how to do is drive traffic, right? Like I was talking to a guy recently out here in Vegas. We met up for lunch, and get this, does not know how to sell, does not know how to influence, does not know how to like write copy, does not know any of that stuff. He only knows one thing: how to get traffic. And the last time that he was going full bore on an offer he was promoting, he was generating 100,000 leads per day.
Holy shit.
100,000 leads per day. 100,000 leads per day. This is 100,000 people.
God.
So that means probably he had somewhere around 200,000 to 300,000 visitors to his website.
Oh my
and
God.
Anywhere from 33% to 50% of them opted in and gave an email address and a name. 100,000 of them per day. Didn't know anything else. But with that much traffic that he could generate, the rest could all kind of happen accidentally. And he was making He was making close to $20 million a year in sales with that kind of volume. So, and he just mastered one thing: traffic, right? So pick a skill set and then decide that you are going to become the best in the world at that, right? Because otherwise, you're running around with a biology 101.
That's right. Looking to make
education,
millions.
trying to make millions,
trying to kill it.
So learn something. Right? For me, I think the most valuable skill that I learned was influence. I'm not saying that that's the most valuable skill in the world, but if you choose to master a skill, master one that's going to pay you well. And the money will come last. Money comes last. We don't measure, if we measure our success based purely on the amount of money that we earn, we're measuring it based on the thing that's going to come last in the equation. And then we feel every day like we failed when we didn't fail. The question is, how am I better today than I was yesterday? And if you approach every day, you don't benchmark yourself against the industry, you don't benchmark yourself against other people, you don't benchmark yourself against standards placed by society, you benchmark yourself against yourself every day. And if you benchmark yourself against yourself every day, wasn't the name of that guy that ran the first 4-minute mile? I forget his name off the top of my head.
It wasn't Bannister, but Bannister kicked his ass, right?
No, it was Roger Bannister. They did the first 4-minute mile.
He broke the record.
Yeah, he was like the first one to do
Roger
it.
Bannister.
So if you look into the history of that, or you look at any professional athlete, what do they benchmark themselves against? They benchmark themselves against themselves the day before, the season before, the year before, right? Years before. And they're constantly looking to level up against themselves. And if you're constantly leveling up against yourself, eventually you'll be one of the best in the world at whatever you do.
Damn!
I don't know. Was that helpful?
Yeah. So one last thing. What is one book that you recommend?
It's a rather complex topic, but my number one book is far and away, like number 2 is way distant. But my number one book would be The Breakthrough Experience by Dr. John DeMartini.
Oh, wow. Wow. Is NLP important in what you do?
Yeah, that's an influence skill.
Yeah.
So NLP for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name, but if people want to follow you, where do they go?
Keala Kanai. Just find me on Facebook, I guess.
He's tagged here, so you can Facebook him, and then from there, Instagram, and there you go.
From there you can find all my other stuff.
Give me a hug, bro. Boom!
Cigars.
I'm ready. That's how you make friendships. Peace! Oh, shit. I'm trying not to fall in the pool here. I'm looking for the next victims to interview. Oh, here's a cool couple.
And then go through.
What's up, bro?
Yo, bro.
How you doing?
Wonderful. How you doing?
Oh, shit.
Just following your daughter on social media here.
Yeah, they're badass.
They're crushing
So let's quick conversation.
Yep.
So these guys, they actually don't live anywhere. They spend, right? So you just spent months in Bali.
Yeah, spent about 6 months in Bali.
6 months in Bali, then they went to Canada.
Yeah.
They're in Vegas for 2 months, and then from here it's either going to be Europe or South America or maybe Asia.
Yep.
No fucking plan. So what's exciting is we get to meet up here in Vegas at these events, and it's really cool. This event today, what's your number one takeaway from the first 2 hours with Chris Record?
Oh, my number one takeaway. Dang, yeah, what would that be? He's dropped some good stuff for sure.
He dropped a lot.
Yeah.
He tends to do that.
Yeah, he does. He just rambles on. His ability with storytelling is phenomenal. I think I absolutely love that. That would be one of the biggest things I took away. Just his ability to make everything so real and simple and tell it through a story. That has been, I think, the number one element for me.
Got it. Why for you guys, I'm going to sort of switch a little bit, just because they're complete badasses when it comes to travel. You guys know we travel, but these guys, that's all they do is freaking travel.
Pretty much.
So a few years ago, you guys made a decision to just go travel.
Yep.
Why? Why not be normal?
Why not be normal?
Yeah.
Well, Ellen actually, Blondie over here, what's up?
How you doing?
She, nah, you're good. You're
well,
good.
I'll come to you in a minute.
She's been traveling. She loves travel. That's been like her life. She's massively passionate about it. Me, it was, trying to make a change in my life. For me, it was trying to get something better out of life, and traveling seemed like the first thing that would be a step up from my current situation. When I was working as a firefighter before, I had a job, working hard, long hours, and I just needed to change. And the first thing was the opposite of that, vacation, travel, enjoying yourself. That's where I thought I'd maybe be able to find myself, and that's where I started searching. Once I got into that situation, I was trying to figure out, how do I stay here now? How do I not go broke while traveling and, run out of money and have to go find a job? So I was like, how do I stay in this situation and, build a business around my life and everything that I have here? So, yeah.
So what you do now is you build businesses online.
Yep.
Right? So all of his businesses are online, and as long as he has a phone or a computer, he's making money.
Exactly.
So you too can do it.
Totally.
That's really the point, right?
Totally, absolutely.
Can anybody do this?
Absolutely, anybody can do this, guys. As I said before, I was a firefighter. I didn't go to university or anything like that. I'm not highly educated in the sense of technology or building softwares or different things like that. That's not what I do at all. There's a lot of different dynamics that you can build a business around, that you can earn income around online, and just find what fits to your personality, to your strengths.
Boom! Can I go talk to
You're free.
the brains
Free
behind the whole thing?
Yeah, you can take the brains.
Thank you, Connor. Hi, Ellen. Hi, and she's here with my Bella. Where's Bella? I can't see the glare.
No, me neither.
But hold on, because I'm going to do this. Nah, check it out.
Yeah, let's go into the shade. Otherwise, we're going to start.
Where are you? Hi.
Hi.
So we just talked to Connor about.
Are you not going to be in the camera here with me?
They know I'm here. Hi. I got to do this. So I just told him the story. You guys were 6 months in Bali. You don't live anywhere. Like, you don't have a
home.
Yep. So I asked the question, why don't you guys want to be normal like everybody else? You're rebels, which I love. But what I want to know from you, first of all, today, because you guys run your businesses online, right? That's how you pay for this whole vacation
travel thing
every single day of the year, right? So what did you get out of today, the first 2 hours with Chris Record?
Really having the right foundation, and honestly, I feel like we already have that, so I'm very excited for everything that's going to come after this. But it shows how important it is to really have the right foundation to build your business, because if you don't have that, there's no point in building the rest.
Boom! That was a nugget. So why, now we're shifting quickly, but why travel all the time and not have a place? I'm jealous, number one, but number two, tell everybody why.
Well, I'm from the Netherlands, which it's a tiny, small country where, in my opinion, there's not that much to experience.
So you have to
plus,
go.
it's rainy. It's, maybe not the best environment for me. There's people that love it. For me, it's not the best environment, so I love just being able to live in different places, and we usually just go, for 2-3 months to every country, and then move on to the next place when we get, maybe sick of it, or it's time for the next place. So, working online just gives you the freedom to do that. And that's the cool thing. It's not that you have to be in one place. I can work from home. That's the cool thing. I could just go to the Netherlands, and work there from home. But, why do that if I have the chance to live anywhere else in the world?
So, like Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah, horrible. That's really rough. Every time I see videos or pictures of them, they're either in the pool, at the beach, there's a sunset, they're surfing, eating fruit. It's rough.
Very rough.
It's rough. It's not easy being you. So if people want to follow you guys, what's a website or blog or?
So you can find me on Ellen Marshall, just on Facebook or Instagram, and Connor on Connor Jordan Ashley. We have a fan page as well on Facebook, which is called Follow My Backpack, and that's how I started it 4 years ago. Right now, it's not really traveling with my backpack anymore, but that's how the journey started. So yeah, so right now you can follow us there, and if anybody needs any travel advice or whatever, just let us know.
Very cool. So I'll also tag them down below in the comments in case you can't find them, but it's Follow My Backpack on Facebook.
Yes.
And then from there they can find either one of you, both of you, etc. Very cool. Somebody's saying Valen Danke. Is that Valen?
Oh, no, that's German, to be honest.
Oh.
That's not Dutch.
Oops. Oops, it's like speaking Chinese to a Japanese.
All good, don't worry.
Yeah. Okie doke. So thank you. I'll do a high five. Bella, come on down. This is now my 16-year-old, Bella.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
So same question. Let's begin there because you've been around social media. You've built great following. She has 20,000 on Instagram.
Just about.
Just about 20.
19.8. So I'm almost
That's
there.
freaking 20,000. I have 3 followers on Instagram. She has 20,000.
He has a few hundred.
I have 3, and 2 of them don't even like me. Now, here's what's important. So 20,000, all organic. She built it from scratch for, 2 years now?
Yeah, just almost 2 years.
She works it every single day. Her engagement is stupid amazing, because that's what it's about. We're even learning that today, right? Engagement, engagement, engagement. So what's your biggest takeaway from today?
To really plant your seeds on all the platforms. Right now, the last 2 years, I've really focused on Instagram, and I have success in Instagram to a certain degree, but the other platforms in my brand are kind of lacking because I haven't done as much work on my YouTube or my blog. So what Chris is talking about today is to really just grow all of them equally, because that is going to reach the most people and be able to influence the most people. And for me, I know the term on Instagram is influencer. If you are an influencer, that's the big deal, but I want to inspire people. I don't want to influence people necessarily, because that could have a negative connotation, but I like to inspire people, so to light up that spark inside of them to do something different or to do what they love in life, because that's what's going to give them purpose and to do what they want to do every single day. So that's what I like doing through my Instagram, through my YouTube. All that stuff really makes me happy, and I love making other people happy through it as well. So
Boom! What's your Instagram? Is it a handle?
Yeah, a handle. So on Instagram, I'm Chow Bella Travels, but not the normal CIAO.
It's eat.
It's Chow, like CHOW. So Chow Bella Travels on Instagram, as well as my blog is chowbellatravels.com. So I have a lot of travel guides and other things on my website that I've shared. So if you guys want to check that out, maybe we'll type it in the comments so you can read it.
Yeah, I'll tag both down below.
Yeah.
Total Badass 16. I'm just trying to think. And you guys, listen, go back to when you were 16, and if you knew what she knows today at her age of 16, where your life would be today and how different it would be. Actually, that's a great point. Won't you guys drop in the comments right now, if you had her skill, her knowledge, drive, everything she's got going on when you were 16, where would you be today? Drop that stuff in the comments, and I'm going to introduce you guys to a couple of more people, and then I think we're starting again.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Bella. High five. Woo. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of the tripod real quick. Hang tight. Boom. So now here, I'm going to surprise Tammy. She hates this shit. Hi, babe.
Hi, honey. We're having a very important conversation.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
How you doing?
Oh, Lord. Hello, people.
Hi,
on
baby.
Facebook land. We don't need to be so close.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Let's just back it up.
Hi.
Oh, wait. Look, it says,
No.
do you want to tag me? It says,
Oh,
do you?
do you?
Yes. Oh, it's too late
I'll
now.
tag you after.
Here, look. I can tag myself.
You're
Hi,
tagged.
guys. Okay,
Hi.
let's back it up.
No, I'm going to take it into the house, babe.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hi. So,
Oh, this is so fun.
how's the day for you?
It's been phenomenal.
Really?
Yes. Meet my new friends here.
Hi, friends.
Hi.
Hello. I'll be with you in a minute. So, yeah. So tell me about the first day, meaning.
First couple hours.
Yeah,
only.
first couple hours. So what, like, your biggest takeaway? What'd you learn?
Chris is just a total badass. He's got so
Don't
much,
tell him that.
so much information.
It's gonna go to his head, and we
I
gotta
know,
hear
I know.
about it.
I know.
All right.
And that you do too many Facebook Lives. Apparently.
Or not enough.
Yeah. No, apparently Facebook Lives are the thing of the past.
Yeah, because he called it what? Dead?
It's where, yeah, because they only have a life of 12 hours and then they die. So
It's
you're
where
supposed to be
videos
doing,
go to
die.
And I've been
Yes.
doing lives all this time like an idiot. Who knew?
No, not. I mean.
No, I think it's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a huge takeaway from today. That Facebook Lives are cool, but better from a fan page, right? Because you get a bigger reach, and YouTube is
and you can
where it's
boost
at. Yeah.
and promote, and then you have metrics.
Yes, I should just interview you.
No, I'm just like, you're like
What'd
rattling
you
my
learn today?
brain, babe. You can't interview me. Is that too close?
Yes, I don't like being
right.
so close. Hi. Everybody wants to like see the grass behind me and more. Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, they're into the looks.
Oh man.
So
I can't even
I'm
see
about
the
to come
screen,
to
so
you, Marshall, but I think I have to get my tripod because I know you and I can talk.
I
So
guess
it's
I'm
gonna.
done.
Well, are you, babe?
I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah. There you go.
Hi, Christy.
It's me again.
We already said hi to Christy. Yeah. So I'm gonna get the tripod so we can chat a minute.
Yeah, man.
Well, here, so this is Marshall.
What's up,
Gillen,
guys?
most of you guys already know him.
Hello.
But here, you hold this and
All right.
start talking about what you got from today.
What's going on, guys? So there's a big thing that I got from today, and literally, if you guys have anything, you guys are gonna want to write this down. I'm dead serious. It's the 2 biggest tips for success that I've ever had. The first thing I learned today is that you have to have the right information to solve the problem that you want to have solved. And so for me, I've been looking for a CBD brand who aligns with what I'm trying to do. And so I knew that I had to have the right information. So that's why I ended up here. But what I found out is that having the right information is not always enough. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say that you go to the DMV because you know that you like have to get your license renewed, right? Let's just say that that's a thing. You know that you have to get your license renewed. That's the information, right? And you get in there, but if you go into the right room, but you don't know that you have to take a number, you're never going to get helped. So what I found out, the second thing to success is not only do you have to have the right information, but you have to be in the right room with the right people to understand how that information works. And so for me, what I'm getting from here is just understanding what is it that I want to focus on, which is building a CBD brand, and who are the best of the best of the best to learn it from, who are already having success doing it. And it's definitely the Popas. So yeah, what else?
He's got nuggets. So
nuggets.
Yeah, so listen, because I don't do nearly the amount of Facebook Lives you do. So what did you think of the concept of Facebook Lives being dead?
Dude, 100%. So this is really, really good. And this is what people don't understand when they start out. Live videos are amazing, but only for the short term.
Yep.
And what I didn't understand, and what you guys can learn from my mistake, is it's actually, Andre, the longer now that I've started to do live videos every single day, what I found is it actually takes away from it's detrimental to my brand now, because people just go, oh, well, Marshall goes live every day, so I know I can catch him tomorrow. So there's no urgency behind it.
Yep.
So what Chris basically called me out on, and what I needed to hear is that organic marketing, it works in the beginning, and it's perfect to go from unknown to building a brand, but you guys have got to be willing to take that leap into paid advertising if you're serious about actually scaling your brand. And I think for me, I just realized I was playing so small because I was scared to actually spend that money, and it ended up hurting my brand in the long run. So I think that Facebook Lives are a great tool right out of the chute, and I think that they're a great addition, not every day, but a live look into what you guys are doing as you grow, if you guys are spending that money to grow. So.
But when you say money to grow, because on your personal Facebook page, you can't boost, you can't pay.
Not them.
So are you running stuff in a business page?
I have not been, and that's what I was learning today. Is I've organically built my business, but I haven't been able to get past like the 150 a year mark. I just haven't been able to scale past that. And so, like, the first year you break 6 figures, and the first time you ever do it, and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Yeah. And the next year I thought, well, I'm going to crush way past that. But you realize that you're in a container. You're in such a small pond organically that you can't break past that. Now, for some people, they'd be like, dude, I would love to make 150K. That's not that much money to me. And I know that's why I'm at this place. It's not that much money to the type of people that I'm trying to learn from. And so for me, my mission is to reach more people. So I realized I got to get out of that container. And that's what I learned here from Chris, is he was giving me the strategy, what Chris calls tier 1 and tier 2. So a lot of us have to start off at tier 1, which you should. Get good at the mastery, proof of concept, but after that, how do we move up to tier 2? And I've just been too scared to do that, but that's why I'm here around people like you guys to help take me to that next level, man.
Boom. What's your favorite book?
Dude, my favorite book is called The Little Prince.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and most people don't suspect me to say that, but The Little Prince is, it sounds like a child's book, but it's good for adults.
By whom?
Antonio de Expeter, I don't know, some French name. Yeah, The Little Prince, check it out. Otherwise, The 4 Agreements.
Paulo Coelho. Yeah, badass. Very cool. And people
Thanks,
to find
man.
you, I'll tag you below.
Yeah.
Hey, Marshall Gillen.
Yeah, just follow me here on Facebook, Marshall Gillen. You guys can find me here. I'll be hanging around with people like this, trying to learn about this amazing opportunity.
Yeah,
So
we learn from each other.
I love it.
And CBD, tell me about CBD.
Dude, I'm telling you. So I've been a cannabis user for a long time, except I haven't been using CBD ever. And I heard about CBD through network marketing like opportunities. And so I was immediately turned off by it. So if you guys are watching, you guys know what I mean. And so I kind of didn't give it a chance. But I recently had some pretty scary health things that turned out actually okay, but scared the crap out of me in the beginning. And so in January, I started looking into ways to like change my health. And one of the things I started reading about was CBD. And so even though I thought, hey, this is, even as a cannabis user and somebody who was like, I don't know if CBD is really a thing, I started using it. And bro, I'm telling you, I've had better sleep than I've ever had in my entire life. I just had this gut biome test done, and I had some inflammation going on in my body. I went to the doctor since, it's almost all gone. And like, I could say it's a lot of things, or I could choose to believe that CBD was like a big part of it. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I choose to believe that CBD is a really big part of it. And it turned even somebody who's a believer of hemp, of cannabis, but not necessarily CBD, into a hardcore believer, which is why when Terry messaged me yesterday at noon, be out here today, I got in the car and I fucking drove right out here today because I'm like all in on the CBD. So even if you're a sleeper like I am, there's still like 0% of the world that's actually doing this. So you guys are going to want to talk to the Popas if you guys are interested in having more of this, because that's why I'm here. Even leaders follow leaders, so you guys know what to do next. Hit these guys up.
Or hit him up. Marshall Gillen, thank you, bro.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you, man. That was badass. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we're still good. Let me see where I can go with this. Bam. We already said hello. We said hello. You want to say anything else, babe? I'm just kidding. Tammy, oh, shit. Richard Carvajal. Yo, yo, yo. Can't get away from me, bro.
What happened?
So what happened? Check it out.
Dude, this is bad.
I know. I only do badass things. So Richard and I, we go back. Let me set this up really quick. So we go back. Bear with me, because every time I do this, I got to set up the tripod. Okay, and
you're live?
Fuck yeah, we're live, bro. That's how it's done. What's up? So we go back 2007?
No, it was. Yeah, Ryan said the same thing, but it's 2012.
Holy, no, it can't be.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, yeah,
No,
it was
bro.
2009.
Well, yeah, before.
2008, 2009.
Yeah. So we've done a couple of network marketing companies together in the past, and this is our third.
Yeah.
Right, so it was Nivo Reach, Visalis, and now this. So great. I have great questions for you, because just like Kiala just a minute ago said that where he thought, oh, it's the wrong company, the wrong comp plan, the wrong people, the blah, 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 he figured out that what was wrong was him not having the skill set, not having the knowledge or the tools inside of himself to succeed. So this badass mofo, you have not made millions in the industry.
No.
But you're still here.
Right.
Why?
Because one, you could say the industry.
Yep.
I've seen it work for people.
Yep.
You know, and it really comes down to the people working the company or the products, or really, as you said, like bringing up their skills.
Yeah,
you know, like
getting
becoming
better.
more of a badass.
Yeah.
And,
So for you, so in the last, so 2009, so 10 years, right? So in 10 years, how have you grown as an entrepreneur, as a business person?
Well, for one, it's the personal development.
Yep.
You know, I've traveled up to China, Hawaii, so the travel's gone up because of the industry, because of wanting to get better.
Yep.
You know, obviously money has come in, but it's also, you know, like because of my skills, you know, I haven't really learned how to attain it, but that's changing.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
My network, people that I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably one of the best things. You know, I could say we walked in, it was like instant connection.
Yeah.
Today.
I saw him coming like at the front door, and I'm like, holy shit, it's Richard. It was awesome. Like we knew we're in the same company. He's in our team with Chris Record, but we haven't seen each other in 2013, maybe 14, somewhere there. So it's been 5-6 years. So, but the relationships and the bonds that you build with people, like I know his whole family. Like we talked about the Great Dane today. I forget the dog's name. Diesel. So, there you go. So the network of people. So do you remember, because let me sort of like brag on him a little bit. So 2009-ish, 2012, 13, 14, Richard was this timid. I don't think he would have done this back then.
No.
I don't think he would have been in front of a camera and been able to.
Used to it.
Yeah. But back then you were shy, total introvert, nicest person you could meet, but just very inside, very reserved. And now we're doing a Facebook Live. He's having a conversation with an audience. So there's growth.
Right.
And you went through Toastmasters too.
Yeah, still involved with Toastmasters.
Let's talk about that. Why?
For one, build my communication and leadership skills. That's one of the platforms. Two, the community. You know, if you need a place where, you know, it's right around the corner from your house, where individuals that are in business, that are, you know, wanting to better themselves, just in being in that space, you know, you grow. To where just recently I won a Tall Tales competition. You know, I'm battling May 18th, you know, for first place in our district.
Look at
so
this.
And then, you know, it creates creativity as well. You know, and now what we're learning here is now I'm able to go out and share it with individuals and help them.
Boom. What's your number one takeaway from today's training so far?
Wow, there's many.
Give me one nugget.
It was, I would say, take action. You know, really figure out, you know, dissect what you're gonna do. You know, the map, right? When you're talking about, you know, really step back, look at everything, figure out where exactly you need to put your time and energy in, and do it. You know, and just, you know, and think about the long run.
Yes.
Right? Don't think about just the instant gratification, which, you know, all the likes, we love that.
Yeah. Click, click, click.
But those of you watching in the future and sharing this, that's really the thing.
Boom. So take action. Boom. Richard Carbajal right here, you guys. Boom. Follow his ass on Facebook. I'll tag him below. I'll tag you in the comments. All right, kids, I think this is about it. Oh, here, let me introduce you guys to a 20-year-old that's either going to go into the Army or not. Yeah, you. What's up, dude? Here, why don't you, let's stand.
Yeah, you gonna stand?
Yeah, so, all right, Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey.
New Jersey, 20 years old. Supposed to be in the Army, right? You're supposed to leave when?
June 28th.
So you're supposed to deploy
June 28th.
To?
I go to California for a month, and then
closer to you.
After California for a month, I have to go to Texas for another 2 for some training, and then I go overseas for 9.
We're overseas where?
The Middle East. So I'll be all over doing missions all throughout the Middle East.
Got it. So, number one, thank you for the guts that you have, because I don't have the guts you do.
Thank you.
So I have this thing, most of my following, they know that whenever I see police officers, firefighters, paramedics, and service people eating, whether it's a high-end restaurant or McDonald's, I will pick up their tab.
Okay.
And that's just my way of giving to them, because they have the balls to do what I don't. So so thank you for that. Number two, so tell us about, because you're 20 years old, Army, but you're also here because you're an entrepreneur.
Yep,
right.
Definitely.
So let's talk about that. Why is it important for you at 20? Because most 20-year-olds today they're fucking off somewhere else.
Yep.
But you're in,
Agreed.
You flew from Jersey, you paid the money you paid, you're sitting in a room with complete badasses. Why? Why is that important to you?
I care about my life. I mean, I don't want to be old and working and having a boss. I want to create my own life and actually enjoy it. So that's why I'm here. Been around a lot of people who are, like you said, badasses. That way, level up my life, learn, take away a lot here at this mastermind with Chris and Peter and everyone else here. I mean, I'm one of the youngest people here, so I have a lot to take away, and that's the best part about this, and that's why I'm here. Just want to take everything away and implement right away.
Boom.
Get to work.
And get to work. So being deployed, Middle East, how are you going to take this? Because most service guys out there, they don't have the skill set or the knowledge that you already do, and you're going to get even more.
Yeah.
So is your goal to use this knowledge overseas?
Yes, definitely, because a lot of it's going to be social media. It's all Facebook, Instagram, all online. So that's our generation now. Everything's online. So
everything.
I need to definitely implement all these skills. That way, while I'm over there, I can do everything online, just texting, Facebook Messenger, everything like that. That way I am capable of working it while I'm over there. So that's the best part about this.
Boom. So 20 years old, entrepreneur, blowing up the CBD space, and about to go to somewhere close to Afghanistan.
Yep, Afghanistan.
We pulled out of
Syria.
Afghanistan, no? Didn't we pull out? Didn't Trump pull out?
Yes and no.
Didn't he tell him to fuck?
Yeah.
No?
Wherever they send me, I go. So
got it. Well, that's again, thank you for what you do. And this is here Zach Campbell. If you guys want to follow him, Zachary Campbell, total badass. Once again, I guess here's my question. Just I asked you guys about being 16. Go to when you were 20, and if you had his drive and focus when you were 20, where would you be today? Drop that stuff in the comments. And I think we're going to wrap it up because we're going to go back into the training. You guys kick ass. You know where to get a hold of me. If you want to be a part of these masterminds, shoot me a little message. Peace. Say bye, Zach.
Peace, guys.
Peace out.